Hey there guys, Zor here from ZorGameGeek.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about my most important miniature painting tool. Now you might be thinking, oh, it's paint, or maybe it's my brushes. All good, all important, but the most important painting tool is the tool that's going to keep you from painting over your fingers, kind of like what I got going on here. Painting over your fingers while you are holding the miniature. Now, I've tried a number of different tools over the years, and actually my first one, I don't even know where I got this. It might have been like at a Goodwill or some sort of flea market, but it's a little contraption that you can use to grab your miniature in these little hooks, and it's suspended in space, and you can go and paint around it, and if you want to get really close, you can use the magnifying glass to magnify the miniature. As I get older and maybe my reading lenses, I need a little bit more help, I might come back to this again in the future, at least maybe for the magnifying glass, but I haven't used this thing in years. The thing that I actually used after that, and I've used it for many years, is this. I took an old paint jar that has the paint that's dried up inside, and I got poster tack or sticky tack. Ooh, there we go. And put it on the end and stick my miniature. Here, I'll even show you with the miniature. I would stick my miniature on top, and sometimes I would replace the sticky tack because it kind of wears out. And I put it on top, and sometimes I take the edge here and I move it up over the top to help hold that miniature in place. We have shadows. So you can see here the back of the miniature, and this is one I actually painted, and the front. But I got tired of this one because I kept on having to get the sticky tack back around, and the miniature would especially fall off, especially if I was holding it at an angle or doing anything crazy with it to try to get it painted. So, found out about this thing instead a few years ago, and it is a miniature holder. So this has a top that expands to hold several different size bases. If you're using miniatures with larger bases, they have a larger one of these for the larger bases. And the miniature just goes right here and sits snugly in the holder. So you can take it upside down, sideways, any different direction, and it sits there nice and neat. And then when you're done painting, you just put it down and let it dry. This has been a fantastic purchase. And the great thing is these things aren't that expensive. It was like, well, going off memory here, $9, $12, something in that range for this nice handle, hunk of plastic. As you can see, I've been using it to spray on there for priming miniatures. Great for priming miniatures as well. The only problem with priming is here at the top where it sits on the snug's edges, it's going to cover the edge of the base a little bit, and there's going to be these little areas that don't get primed. But that's easily taken care of once it's dry. You pop it off the base, you hold it, and you prime it. Finish the primer. So there you have it. That is my most important supply accessory for painting miniatures. If you want to learn more about the supplies you need for painting miniatures, beginner, more advanced, intermediate, I consider myself an intermediate painter. I don't consider myself an advanced painter. Then you should definitely go to ZorGameGeek.com/supplies. Again, if you want to learn more about painting, and the supplies you need, and we talk about more than just this handle, please go to www.zorgamegeek.com/supplies.